Hi, everyone. This is Nick Davis from Genesee Valley Media. Today, with the help of Accord, I'm going to be teaching you how to fully create from start to finish a Facebook business page. So to get started, the first thing you need is an actual personal Facebook page. But don't worry, your personal information will not be shared at all with the business page that you make. So if you do have a personal Facebook page created, what you're going to need to do is go over to Create, and it's in the top right corner of your Facebook page. So Create, you can create a page, an ad, a group, an event, a marketplace listing, which is selling goods online, or a fundraiser. So today we're going to create a business page. Now, in creating a page, you have two choices. You can create a business or brand, or you can create a community or public figure. So a lot of celebrities will create a public figure page. So that way they can accept as many likes that they want, and they don't have to worry about fans posting things or sharing things from their personal page. So we're going to start a business page. So just go ahead and click Get Started. And the first thing you need to do is create the name. So this name would be your business name. And for the sake of today's training, we're going to be doing a salad, a salad company. So we're making salads. So let's see here. Let's go with the Awesome Company. We make awesome salads for salad-loving individuals. So the Awesome Company. And then what is our category? So we are food and beverage. Or if you're a food truck, you would choose food truck, health food store, fast food restaurant, food stand. I'm just gonna do food and beverage is a little more broad and generic, so you'll get a lot more shareability that way, and you won't be as quite as a niche market. So be sure, no matter what your business is, look for the most broad category that you can find. All right, so the first thing we need to do is upload our Facebook picture as soon as we create our page, after we've already decided our business name and put that in there, and also what category we're going to be. So let's go ahead and upload a profile picture. And we're a salad company, remember, so I'm going to just choose this nice picture of an avocado salad as my profile picture. It looks really delicious. So now that we have a profile picture, it's asking us to upload a cover photo. And what a cover photo is it's at the top of your page. And it doesn't just have to be a still image. So you can actually upload video as well as your cover profile for Facebook. So let me just go into this little graphic that I made earlier really quickly as our profile picture and our cover photo. So here's our salad picture as our profile, which looks really good. I guess it didn't like the cover photo that I chose. So let's try to upload that again. There we go. You can drag to reposition it, but this was already optimized for Facebook. So the size that you want for your cover photo is going to be 851 by 315 pixels. That's Facebook standard. But basically, for the most part, you can pretty much pick whatever photo that you have, your logo photo, and you can just scale it to whichever size you'd like. Once we load our page into it, here it is. So it's not published yet. So you can see up here that published page. We're not ready for that yet because the only thing that we've done is we picked their name. We need to add a username still, but we picked our name. We've uploaded our profile picture and our cover photo. So to create a page username, the Awesome Company. So let's see if the Awesome Company is taken yet or not. Oh no, it's already taken. So let's try the Awesome Salad Company. Ooh, there we go. That one's still good to use. So you have up to 50 characters. So you can choose 50 letters to create your username. Sometimes names are already going to be taken, so you kind of have to get creative. So we're a salad company, so I just added salads into the awesome company, and it let us do that. So now the username at the awesome salad company has been created for the awesome company. It's now easier for people to find your page. So when they search on Facebook, the awesome company or the awesome salad company, or if they just search local salads, our page will come up. So now it's loaded. You can see down here, the awesome salad company. Our page is still not published. And we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next step. Okay, so the next step is we're gonna edit our page info. So what this means is you're gonna be putting your hours, your phone number, your contact information, address, anything that you feel comfortable with sharing about your business is gonna go in here. So add a short description. At the awesome company, we make exceptional salads. So it's basically your for your description, just what your company is. So either your elevator pitch or your mission statement is a great thing to put in here. For categories, you can add more. So right now it's food and beverage. You can do salad, bar, salad. Oh, it's not letting us do salad. Salsa club, that sounds delicious. So searching restaurants, sure, food truck, whatever best represents your business is what you're going to put in the category. So that way, the more categories you have, the easier it's going to be for people to find you. Add your phone number. So let's do 585-867-5309. I think that's a good number, right? Does anybody recognize that? You can add an extension, or you can choose to not add a phone number to your page. If you don't have a phone number or you don't want people contacting you, just don't change it that way. When you do add a phone number, click Save Changes, and that'll automatically save. So your website, let's go to www.awesomesaladco.com. Save changes for that. Oh no, it doesn't let me do it. So since it's a made-up company, it's not going to let me make the website. But this is where you would put your website in. So for now, I'm just going to put my page does not have a website. And then your email would be the same thing. So you would put, so let's try awesomesaladco@gmail.com. Oh, let me put it in there. awesomesaladco@gmail.com is probably going to get a lot of flagged emails now. What is your address? So, your address is where your business is located. That's pretty straightforward. So I'm just going to do 22 Maple. Let's do Scio, New York. Sure. And then the zip code is 14880. I remember that because I went to Scio High School. So it's one of the few zip codes I remember in the area. And again, same thing down at the bottom, save changes. So also when you put your business address on Facebook, it allows for when someone is visiting your brick and mortar store or your restaurant, whatever it may be, they can check in. So it'll just show how many check-ins you have. So it's basically like, it's kind of a counter of how many people have visited you to keep track of, but not everybody does it, so I wouldn't focus solely on that. So now the service area. So let's put, our service area would be Scio, New York. Or I think you can even go counties. Yep, so Allegheny County, New York. So this is our service area. Because I'm marketing for the whole county for this our little salad restaurant. So open on select hours, always open, no hours available, or permanently closed. So this allows you to let people know what hours you're open. I'm just going to put always open because you always need a good salad. And then temporary service changes. So operating as usual, temporarily closed, open with service changes. So this, particularly for this day and age with the outbreak of COVID, is amazing to have. So I know of a lot of businesses that just added temporary service changes, either to their hours or to their operations. So they took their brick and mortar store completely off because they didn't want people showing up. So this is a great tool to have, especially if you're going to create a business page right now. And then private policy, the impressum is optional field in certain countries. They require law to the statement of ownership. We don't need to do that in America here. And then if you'd like to put your private policy up, you can do that as well. So we've saved all of our changes to our page info under messaging, the general settings. So use return key, that's fine. What I want to show you on here is how to create an auto response. So you can add Messenger to your website if you do have a website for Facebook. So that way if someone's on your website and they want to just message you automatically, if you want to choose to have this service, it'll show up right to your Facebook page. You can see who is sending messages on behalf of you. Show a greeting. So greet people before they send your page a message. So this is one of the things. Hi, Nick Davis. Thanks for getting in touch with us on Messenger. So this is an automatic response that you can have. So, hello, I have a question. And then when they have this up here, this is the first thing they see when they open Messenger. So, hi, whoever, and Facebook does it great. So whoever is actually coming to their page, like Nick Davis, it would say, hello, person, thank you for getting in touch with us. So I'm just going to save this as normal. And to go to automated responses in the middle section here, you just click on automated responses. So frequently asked questions, instant reply. So Facebook actually will keep track of how long it takes you to respond to a message. And you want that number to be as low as possible because it tells your potential customers or clients how long it takes you to answer a message. So you don't want to have on there usually replies within a week because that just looks unprofessional. So if you turn your automatic reply on, automatic responses are set immediately after someone messages you. So questions and responses. Question number 1. So this is how you can do frequently asked questions. Your instant reply. Hi, thanks for contacting us. We received your message and appreciate you reaching out. So you can edit this however you want it. So, hi, thank you for contacting the awesome company. We look forward to serving you soon. So most people know that it's an automatic reply, but at least it keeps your timing down for your response time. You can set an away message, so when you're closed, you can even schedule an away message saying, sorry, we are closed right now. Our business hours are, so you can list your business hours and then when you would be able to respond. So that still counts as an automatic response, so it won't knock your response time at all. So let's go back to edit page info and templates and tabs. So you can set up your own templates for your page if you'd like to. The current template is standard. I like the standard template. You can do business, you can do venues, nonprofit, politicians, services, restaurants and cafes, shopping, or video page. For right now, I'm going to let you play around with this as you're building your page. I'm going to keep everything to the most standard business page operation. Event ticketing. So this would be just if you have an event, you can work with Eventbrite. Is one of the big sponsors for social media for Facebook. So you can set up an account with Eventbrite, and when someone wants to purchase a ticket, say you're having, for the salad company, I'm having a really fancy dinner party that's invite only, and people can purchase tickets through Eventbrite. So it'll be a link right on the event page when you make it, and it'll take you right to the Eventbrite. So it's pretty much an all-in-one ticket purchasing. Notifications. So you can set up, you can turn on or off your notifications. So I have all my notifications set to on. So that way, if I get a message from a client, I get it automatically sent to my phone. If I get a review or a page like, or if I post a video and someone comments on it, it automatically goes to my phone. So that way I can respond as soon as possible. Social media is amazing because it's real time responding. So most of the time, normal clients will not expect you to respond, 24 hours. But if you are on and you just make a post, and people are commenting on it, it's always good just to respond to their comments, because it lets them know that you're there and they're actually talking to a real person. So if you have coworkers or if you have a social media specialist, they can respond for you, or you can respond yourself. In my case, I'm a sole proprietor, so I respond to everything myself. The advanced messaging, this is just another great tool to help you go into do notifications. You can block people. So if you have a customer that is just not a good person, you don't want to see their posts, they're a salty customer, you can actually block them from your page. Page roles. So remember I was saying, if you have other workers for your company that you want to take over, you want them to take over the page, you can add them as an editor. So what that means is the business page will be linked to their personal Facebook account. So if you want them to take over the messaging, they'll automatically get notified for messaging. They can upload anything that they want to. So you don't have to have just an editor. So you would be the admin. Whoever you want to do the page editing, if you didn't want to do it yourself, would be the editor. There's a moderator. So a moderator, basically, they can't post anything to your page, but they can respond to messages. An advertiser can post ads to your page if you so wish. And then an analyst. So if you did go with a marketing company, say later down the road after your page is growing, and you don't just have time to focus on it anymore, you would hire a social media specialist and an analyzer, and they would go into your Facebook and look at all the reach and your insights and let you know who your market is on your social media page and whatnot. And we'll get into insights here in a little bit. So next would be diversity info. So let's say that you're a minority-owned business. So you can actually highlight that, and it'll reach more people and more businesses if you highlight that. So as soon as they come on, basically it'll say this is a minority-owned business. Or same thing if you're a woman-owned business. It'll just give you a little badge at the top to let people know, your visitors know that that's what you are. People and other pages. So this is where you see who likes your page. You can actually see every individual person who likes your page. And this, again, you can delete them here. You can block them. You can only show a limited page if you'd like. You can go into your preferred audience. So let's say you want a certain age group and demographic to be viewing your page. You can actually set that on this tab. Political ads, you don't have to worry about that. Branded content. So if you are working with other brands, so this would be mainly for if you have like a local farm that sends. So for me, if a local farm gives me all my lettuce, they would be a brand that I'd work with to kind of share content individually and run ads for them on my page. Instagram. So we're going to be doing another video on Instagram, but this allows you to connect your Facebook page with your Instagram. So that way, if you have an image, if you upload an image or a video or an ad to Instagram, you can in turn upload it directly to Facebook page from Instagram. WhatsApp is just another messaging app. Featured is the likes and where your page has been featured on other pages. Or in turn, you can feature the lettuce company. So the company that I get my lettuce from, I can feature them on my page. Cross-posting is, so if you have multiple Facebook pages that you want to post to. So let's say you have a gym, right? Or I'm a salad company, so let's say I open multiple restaurants. If I have different locations, so my own Facebook page for each location, I can cross-post content to all of those different location pages. So if you're a brick and mortar company and you have multiple locations and you have a separate Facebook page for those locations, you can set it to cross-post. So you just need to do one post for each page. So it's a really convenient feature. Page support inbox. So here's where you can check the status of support requests for the awesome company. So if you message Facebook and there's a problem with your page, this is where you would come to see their responses on how to fix it. The Wi-Fi network is, you can add public Wi-Fi to your page. So if a person is visiting awesome restaurant, they need to do some work, I can actually have the Wi-Fi network right on my Facebook page, so that they can just click the link and they'll be automatically connected to my Wi-Fi. And then again, the page management history. So this is where you can see all the changes that you have made on your Facebook page. So that is the settings and general page info in a nutshell. So you have full control of your page. You are in control of your page, and it is free. So I'm gonna instill this into your head over the next couple trainings that I'm gonna be doing, is that it is free. All the basic forms, setting up your page, everything is free. The only time you're gonna have to pay is if you wanna sponsor an ad. So let's say you're putting out an ad for an event and you want to throw $5 on to reach a certain demographic, you pay for that. But you don't have to. You can still post it. And the great thing about it is you have the organic reach, which is people sharing, people liking, that shows up more in people's timelines. But we'll get into that more a little later. So that's setting up your page. Going into your inbox. So this is where all the messages would come up for when a client messages you. You can set the away. Remember, that's an automatic response that we've already edited when we were going through our page info, or available. And this goes the same thing with Instagram. So if someone messages your Instagram, remember, if you link your account, it'll show up right here. Notifications are just all the changes, likes, uploads, comments, anything that happens on your page will show up in notifications. So if someone shares an image that I take of one of my amazing salads, I'm going to get a notification saying who shared it. Now, this is the important part of Facebook. And I'm actually, so I can give you a better understanding of this, I'm actually going to go to my Genesee Valley Media page where I have actual numbers on it. If I go to my insights under my Genesee Valley Media page, so you see here, let's just go block by block. So actions on page. I haven't really been doing too much for the past couple weeks, like I said, so there haven't really been any actions on page. I haven't posted. I have shared a couple things, but that's about it. So the page views, you can see here, it's down 47% from the last week. I've only had 10 people view my page, again, because I haven't been posting. The more you post, the more likes you're going to get, the more page views you're going to get, the more shares you're going to get, and the more your page is going to grow. So page previews, there hasn't been any of that. I've actually gained a new like this week, and you can actually set the time frame as well. So for the past 28 days, or just yesterday. So let's just keep with the past 7 days. I've reached 819 people. So what reach is as you're scrolling through your Facebook page, and you see a restaurant video that you like, or a cooking video, and you stop and watch it, even for 3 seconds, that counts as a reach. It's basically how many people have seen your post. So they don't have to like it, they don't have to share it, they don't have to respond to it, anything. It's just how many times your post has showed up in someone's Facebook feed. But they've seen it. So the story reach, same thing. Recommendations, how many people have recommended you. This works well for service companies like carpet installations or carpet cleaning. If they have a good service, someone is going to recommend them. Post engagement this is where how many people have liked, commented, or shared. So the engagement is your likes, comments, and shares. Reach is visibility. So how many people saw your post. Engagement is likes, comments, and shares. The responsiveness. So my responsiveness is 16 minutes. So I respond to people within 16 minutes of them messaging me. Video views. So this Facebook counts 3-second views. So like I said, if you're looking at a recipe video, if you just watch it for 3 seconds, Facebook counts that as a 3-second view. Page followers is, so you don't actually have to like a page to follow their posts. So you can just click follow and you'll still get that business's page in your newsfeed. Orders, so I'm not retail, so I don't have any orders on my page. But this is, if you were retail and you were selling products through Facebook, it would show you how many orders you had during the time frame. So down here gives you a better understanding of reach and engagement. So I just shared this WAG trail post from a 360 video I did for the county. I shared it about 2 hours ago now. So I've reached 103 people. So that means 103 people have seen this post that I've shared. And then I've had 7 people like it and 3 people comment on it. So they either commented or shared it. And then 7 people clicked on it. So down here, you can actually set pages to watch. So I'm the only digital media creator in our direct area in our county. But if you're a restaurant and you want to see what other restaurants are doing, you can actually follow their page and it'll give you a comparison on how much engagement they've reached and how many likes they have and how many posts that they've had in the past week compared to how many you are doing. So it's kind of like a cheats competition. So if a page is doing really well, if a restaurant is doing really well, absolutely try to mimic in your own way, of course, what they are doing because it's working for them. The ads. So the ad center on Genesee Valley Media, I do not spend money on my personal videos or postings. I fully believe in organic shares, and within the first 48 hours, you're gonna see your number. As soon as it's like if I posted a picture or posted a video in the first 48 hours, I'm just gonna see that number continue to grow from organic shares. And what organic shares means is they're non-paid advertising. So basically someone saw your post, they liked it, they shared it, other people are seeing your post. So you're just gonna see that rise, at least for the first 48 hours. That's what I've been seeing, and then after 48 hours, you'll see it start to decline. Now, if you did want to keep it going, that is when you would create an ad for it. And all you would have to do is whatever recent post you have, you would just say create ad or sponsor this post. Now let's go back to Insights. Boop. And followers. So this is where you can see that this is one of the most amazing tools social media allows you to do, is see your number of followers rise. And then you can see the followers down here, what days. So I had an unfollow on August 8th, and then a new follow on the 1st, unfollow, new follow, unfollow. So a lot of the times you'll have spam pages, right? So they're the ones that are going to be unfollowing you because they try to spam your page, but Facebook does have a lot of firewalls to block them. So they'll just unfollow it, or Facebook will automatically just kick them off your page. So if you see one, unfollows every now and again, don't stress out. More than likely, that's not a customer who has unfollowed your page. It's someone that Facebook has kicked off your page. And then you can see your search and page follows down here. So that's your followers. Here's your likes. Again, same thing. Your page likes and your page follows. Your reach. Now remember what I said about reach? This is how many people actually see your post. They don't have to like it. They don't have to click on it. It's just how many people are seeing your post through their newsfeed. Page views. This is when someone actually clicks from a post onto your page. So I had 4 people visit my page yesterday. And it just gives you a little more content. So you can do it by age and gender and whatnot. Page previews. This is how many people have. So from page views, let's skip down to posts. So these are all the posts times that you've made. So this is how many people are viewing your posts at certain times a day. Why this is important is because you can see which time of day you should be making your posts. So I have the most people looking at my page at 5 p.m. And you know why 5 p.m. is important? Because that's when people are getting off work and they're just taking a moment to scroll through Facebook. So that is the time that I want to be sharing my content, is 5 o'clock. Another good time is in the mornings. So this is showing the reach again. We've seen this page. This one did really well. It was when Andover Central School did their thing. I just shared a little drone pic of the school. It reached 2,600 people, so that's how many people saw it. And then it had 559 clicks on this image, and 242 people either liked, shared, or commented on it. Events, so this takes you to a separate page, and you can see how many people attended or shared or are going to your events. So if you're let's say you're a paintball company and you have a really big tournament coming up, you would put that as an event. So that way, and it helps you to gauge how many people are interested in your event, and it helps you find out. You can go to past events that you've had and you can compare as well. So all the information from past events, from past likes, is all on your page, and you can go back as far as to when you first started your page. So videos, so this is, again, I've had 36 minutes viewed in the past 7 days, and 115 3-second views. So out of these 115 3-second views, 36 minutes of that were watched. Your stories, so if you aren't familiar with stories, it is basically Facebook kind of copied Snapchat's format, and by Snapchat I mean you can just take 10-second clips and create little stories throughout the day. So let's say I was on production and I wanted just to create a very simple Facebook story for that day. So I would just take 10-second clips or pictures and add them to my story for the day. And then you can, in turn, you can actually save it and repost that story. So people, this is another incredibly important feature that Facebook has. And Instagram is the same way. So 70% of my fans are women and 30% are males. So my market for Facebook is mainly women between the ages of 35 and 44. So the main people that see my posts are women ages 36 to 44. And it tells you which country. So I have 1,000 fans in the United States. I have some in Germany, some in Lebanon. So you'll see these other countries kind of change. Remember I showed you the unfollows on your page, not to worry about them. So you see these ones from Lebanon, ones from Canada. These are different spammers trying to reach into your page, and Facebook will kick them right out. So I guarantee you, if I come back to this tomorrow, it'll be different countries and different locations. Most of my fans are in Wellsville and Andover, but I have fans all over the county. And I also have been doing work out in Rochester, so I have some Rochester fans. Most of them are English speakers. I have 1 Turkish and 0 from France. So this French person was probably a spammer, and Facebook kicked them out from my page. So along with your fans, so your fans is how many people like your page, your followers. Remember I said that people don't have to like your page to follow your content. Out of the people I've reached, and it's funny because the number for women actually went down a little bit and the number for men went up, and the age is down significantly. So it's actually younger people are the ones that are seeing my content more than my demographic of 35 to 44-year-old women. And then again, you can see the numbers go up significantly. So I've reached 2,100 people in the United States, 6 people in India, Germany. So, and then the people who engage. So here's where it goes back to my demographic of 35 to 45-year-old women. They're the ones who are engaging in the content that I share, and the ones that are sharing. And then, so really it's from 25 to 65-year-old women, and then the males are 25 to 45-year-olds. And then again, down here, it'll show you what country they've engaged from, and then you can even go into the towns. So it's really, really useful tool to have, and it's free. So you can see who your main audience on your social media pages are for free. And this lets you experiment. So let's say I wanted to reach a younger or older demographic. I would experiment with posts, and you can go into the individual posts and get this same information so you can see what's working for who you want to be seen, and you can grow off that. Messages, so there's just 47 messages, connections, and your orders. Again, if I was retail, I would have more orders. So let's go back to the salad company. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to stick on my page, and I'm going to show you how to make a post. So here you see create. So you can create a live stream if you'd like. So let's say I was at a production and I wanted to go live just to show people backstage. If I click on this, I can either use the stream key. So if I was streaming from YouTube, I can put the YouTube link in here and it'll still stream to Facebook. You can do all your settings, use camera. So this would be my webcam, but I'm already using it for this Zoom recording, so it's not going to show up. You can also schedule a live video. Let's say you're going to do a webinar and you wanted to schedule it live with Facebook to start marketing for it. You can do that as well. So to create a post, you just click boop, create post. You can add a photo or a video. You can add how you're feeling. You won't really need this for a business unless you're feeling excited that you have a new product coming out. You can check into where you're at. So let's say you're a restaurant and you're visiting a local farm to look at their products to maybe have in your restaurant. You can check into that farm. And when you do that, however many people like the farm page will see that you checked in. So it's just a good way to kind of boost yourself. And then, so let's just go through uploading a photo. So I'm going to go here to this little camera clip art, and it'll upload that photo, say something about it. This is a camera. So if I wanted to post this automatically, I could just go to post right now. Boom, it'll be in my timeline. But if I wanted to schedule this out, let's say I'm going to be premiering a video that I want to schedule out for a different time. So that way, the day of the premiere, if I have a million things going on, I don't have to worry about posting it. It'll automatically do it for me because I scheduled it. So once you click on, from here, once you click on publishing tools, it'll take you to this page, and it'll just automatically take you there. You can go to schedule post, create post, and I'm going to upload this photo again. So let's go down to my clip art camera. This is a camera. And I would schedule this post. So I want to schedule this for next Tuesday, the 25th at 2 p.m. So once you hit published, it will say published, but it is not published to your page. When you go back to scheduled posts in the corner here, it'll say when this post is scheduled for, and it'll post it for you. So you can see, so it's a great tool because you can schedule out weeks in advance. So if you have, the event, if you're creating an event, but you don't want to release the event yet, but you know what's happening, you can schedule the event to be seen whenever you're ready for it to be seen. So it's an amazing tool. Again, guess what? It's free. So let's go back to my page. So that's posting. So remember, if you just click post and upload the picture and hit post, it'll automatically do it. Or you can go to publishing tools right here and schedule it out. You can view all your posts. If you have a job, so let's say you're hiring, if you're a construction company that needs more help and you want to hire someone, you can actually create a job on Facebook. So you don't have to pay for Indeed or Glassdoor. You can do it for free right on Facebook and see the feedback that you get from that. Events, so again, creating an event. We briefly touched on that. Reviews, so you can see the reviews that you have on your page. So Taylor Pearson was the previous owner of Trend Addictions. So she gave me a really great review. Videos, so this is what videos that I've posted. You can have it all here. So you can see, and it's all in order of when you posted. You can do the same thing with photos. When you post a photo, your timeline photos, your mobile uploads, you can create, so these are albums. So during the peaceful protest in Wellsville a couple months ago, I created an album for that protest. So that way, all the images are in one direct place. The About Me, so this was, remember in the beginning when we were with the Awesome Salad Company, this was the About Me page, so this would show up. So when someone clicks About the company, this is what they are going to see. So my category for Genesee Valley Media, unlike the Salad Company, is broadcast and media production. My name, I can edit the start date, so when the company formed. If you wanted to, you could create a story for your page. So it's basically, again, your mission statement is like the perfect thing to put in there. Or just whatever about us you have on your webpage, just copy and paste it and throw it right in there with an image. Community is the community, so the fans. So whenever a fan shares something or tags me in something, I see it in the community posts. Groups. You can see they're moving a little bit quicker now because we kind of have gone over the really important stuff, but I still want to give you a general overview of what everything is. So I don't have any groups. So you can build a community, you can engage with, let's say you wanted to say, if I was Awesome Salad Company and I wanted to set up a group with people who loved salads, I would just create that group and they can share stuff and ask questions from that. Offers, I don't have any special offers going on right now. I have ran offers in the past. So an ongoing one that I have that I need to create again is I have a 50% off a 30-second marketing video for a brand new business. So if there's a business that has been in business for less than a year, it's very expensive to start a business and to get started out. So I have the 50% off a 30-second video ad for them. So I can recreate that offer right here. And then promoting, again, would be boosting a post. So let's go into this. Let's say I have this image that I took at Lake Champlain when I was on that for Travel Channel production. So let's say I want to boost this. So I can choose who I want to see it, where I want to see it. So if I click edit here, let's say I just want women to see it, ages 18-65, that's completely fine. I want my location to be a little more broad, so I can either zoom out on the map, boop, and drop a pin there, or cities within radiuses. So I can do 50-mile radius of Andover, and I can move this around to kind of get where I want that to be. And you can go as wide or as long as you wish. So people who like your page, you can choose that audience, but they already like your page, so they're already going to see it, and such. So what I would do is I would just target people. So I want to target, again, if I went back into it, so my main demographic is women aged 18-65. But let's say I want to get some more men aged 18 to, let's say, go 50. I can target this specific audience. So that what that means is more people. So you can see down here, it's very specific. Your audience selection is too specific for your ads to be shown. Try making it broader. So when I click on this, and then cities within a radius, the bigger I make this radius, the better that my spectrum. So my audience size is defined, good job. The potential audience size for this is 23,000 people that I can reach just setting it out to 50. So it's something for you to play with, so to test out. So remember, after that first 48 hours, once your organic likes and reaches start going down, you would want to go in and promote that ad. And that's how you would do it. So this is a little more in-depth training for specifically Facebook. I showed you how to start the page, how to create it, what you can do inside your page. There's quite a bit more you can do as you go on, and then Facebook constantly is updating new features. So if you don't have a Facebook page and you have a business, or even if you're looking to make a business, for example, before they were even open, the Wellsville Brewing Company had a Facebook page for 2 years before they were open. And they would just share their stories of and images from remodeling their building and such. So, because it's free and it gets a buzz about it. So there's really no reason that I can see why you shouldn't have a Facebook page if you own a business, because it, again, is free marketing. And it also is a great tool for you to see who you are marketing towards, who's actually seeing your marketing content, and to be able to expand your promotions and images and marketing that way. So thank you. Again, I'm Nick from Genesee Valley Media. If you have any questions, please reach out to Ruby Laniger, who is the small business manager at Accord. And her email is rlaniger@accordcorp.org. Or feel free to reach out to me. Over the next couple of weeks, I'll be answering emails or messages on Facebook about this video. So any questions you have, feel free to reach out to me. My email is nick@geneseevalleymedia.com or facebook.com/Genesee Valley Media. Thank you very much, and I hope you learned a lot from this.